Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video marks the beginning of the week number 36 in this road to 100k realized return challenge, and it's been an absolutely crazy day. The markets during pre-trading, they basically had another meltdown. The Nasdaq was going down by a lot. In the case of the QQQ, it was during pre-trading. It was down about 1.7%, which is of course quite significant. Also, our Pfizer shares were also down by more than 1%. All of this during pre-trading, so this was extremely significant. And uh, when you see this sort of situation, you expect that it's going to be it's going to be another bloodshed of a day. Um, and so when the markets opened again, there was yet another meltdown. Of course, initially the prices went down by significant margin, and I'm going to show the chart here for you, the daily chart right up here. And here, as you can see, the markets went down, but uh, and keep in mind that we that's when we this is the time at which we sold our calls on the QQQ. But basically, the markets completely turned around from that point onwards. And as you can see here, this is the 1 day graph. So this is what happened all throughout the session. And now we are in a situation in which, even though we sold calls with a strike price of 471, uh, currently the stock price or the share price of the QQQ is perilously close to our strike price. And so currently we are 17 minutes away from the market closing for the stock market. And but for sure there's going to be another 15 minutes left in the session for the options on the QQQ to finish their trading. And so uh, for sure I'm gonna have to be awake and see what happens, because with this situation going on, this extreme volatility is not giving us a moment of rest. And so even though uh, as you could see in the graph, we the share price dipped to around 458, 457. And so we put the strike here of these calls quite a long way away, 471. So this was, as you can see, and I'm going to show it in here, 471 divided by 458, give or take. So this is a swing of 2.8%. So the market, from its low or close to its low, has recovered around 2.8%. And so this is a very significant recovery. This hardly ever happens during a single trading day. But yeah, things are really uncertain at the moment, and this is the kind of volatility that we have to contend with, at least I suppose, at least until April the 2nd, on Wednesday, when the market's going to have a bit more clarity of what's going on or what's going to happen with the announcement of new tariffs coming. But yeah, basically, it's going to be all eyes on the market until this session closes to see if I'm going to be forced or not to close the position. I'm seriously considering, if the stock has a pullback and the price of these calls go down by some margin below the price at which we bought them, which was around 14 cents. I'm starting to consider just closing the position and get out of the market at this point, because this is clearly an uncomfortable situation. As for the rest of the trades, as you recall from our last video, I still had this open position, these 28 calls on Pfizer, so they still remain. And again, Pfizer had another turnaround just today. We sold some puts when the market was at probably at its lowest, and so because the stock was trading at around 24.70, give or take, we decided it's not worth it for us to sell puts with a 24.50 strike price because it's far too close, and chances are we would go to be assigned. And so yeah, basically this was around the time in which we sold the puts, which of course is good for us that the stock has recovered so much. So but as you can see, this is quite a turnaround for the books because this is a very very strong recovery. The stock basically went from around 24.70 to 25.36, so basically 25.36 divided by 24.70, this is 2.67, so give or take 2.7% turnaround. So this obviously helps our puts. We don't mind that our calls lose value because at the end of the day we'd like to get rid of these shares. But yeah, things are really messy at this point, and so we'll have to wait and hope that, well, and when it comes to Pfizer, it's not a big deal, but when it comes to the QQQ, yeah, my my eyes are all on the market at this point, and I'm not gonna let this go until the session finishes. Apparently, we're gonna have 15 minutes extra or not. Yeah, apparently we are going to have only 12 more minutes. So yeah, the stock will probably close at the same time. This market will close at the same time. So probably this was because of the daylight changing time. But yeah, whatever. Gonna have to wait and see what happens. For the time being, this is it. We're gonna have to really wait for April the 2nd, see what happens. In the meantime, I'm gonna post a video about tariffs. I'm going to be posting a video about tariffs and explain a little bit more what they are about, their features, and how do they work, and who benefits, who does not benefit from that. And stay tuned. And so it's going to be posted on Wednesday. So feel free to check it out. And in the meantime, this is it. We'll reconvene at the end of this week to see how the trades went. For now, yeah, leave your comments below. Also, any questions you may have, you can leave in the comment section or DM me on LinkedIn. And also feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we'll see what happens with the session. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of this week.